How you all doing? It's Mercedes, the author of HerStory Breaking Through Darkness. I am extremely tired. I wanted to do a quick video while I was working on some things. A question came to mind, and the question that came to mind was, what was the hardest part of writing my book, HerStory Breaking Through Darkness? And what I mean, what was the hardest part? Simply, what was the hardest subject? I covered a ton of subjects within my book. And so as I was sitting and writing, the first thing that came to mind for me was writing about the death of my mother. That was the hardest part for me to get through when writing my book. I believe that it was so hard for me personally because in my first video, as well as in my book, I talk about how my mother was killed in the year of 2000. I was 9 years old. She was stabbed by a family member on my father's side. They were best friends and all of this fun jazz. And so I was 9. And so I believe that it took me so long to grasp the reality that, your mother is basically never coming back. And so for so long, from the year of 2000 to the year of 2014 to be exact, was the first time I actually acknowledged that your mother is dead. That took a lot for me to actually acknowledge that, to be real with myself. So when I was writing the book, I believe I talk about the death of my mother towards the ending of the section of the book. It took so much because I had to, in a sense, relive those moments, relive that part of my life that I tried to close the chapter of and never revisit. How many of you know that when you began to revisit things from your childhood, not only does it open those wounds or those sores, but it comes about the ability for you to heal from those things. And the healing don't take place right then and there. There's a process, but the more you began to revisit those things and you began to realize that, there's still pain here, there's still hurt here, and I still need healing. And so me writing a book and me talking about the death of my mother, it definitely brought more inner healing for me. And I would say this year, right before I released the book, I believe I received a little bit more healing. I won't say I received the rest or all of it because it's a daily process, healing, especially with losing someone. So I answered my question. One of the hardest topics, subjects, issues that I covered in my book was talking about the death of my mother, typically because I had to go back and revisit a chapter of my life that I never wanted to visit. But when I did, I can truly say that God really began to heal me internally. So I hope that for those of you who have read my book, I pray that you as well received any form, any level of healing. Those of you who have not purchased my book, Her Story Breaking Through Darkness, be sure to get yourself a copy. You can get it from Amazon, you can get it from Create Space, you can get it from Barnes and Noble. I will have my website up pretty soon, and once the website is up, you'll be able to get the book from there. I believe it's a good book. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of fun stuff in it. And those of you who will be in Minneapolis July 1st, I would love to see you there. I created a event little thing on Facebook. If you are planning to come, please, please, please hit the I'm going button. There will be a limited amount of books there, and if you come and I don't know there's no more books, I don't know what to tell you. You will have to just get it from offline. So yeah, excited to see you all. I am about to relax. You all have a good one. This is Mercedes Johnson, the author of HerStory Breaking Through Darkness. Peace.